Hello, this is Scott with Cochrane Tech Services. Today's video is about commissioning our JACE. We've already talked to our JACE for the first time, we've set a passphrase on it, we've removed our default factory credentials, and we've replaced those credentials. So where do we go from here and how do we commission it? So the way that I would do it is I would just expand that IP address of my JACE that I'm talking to and expose that platform. I can then right-click that platform and left-click this commissioning wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
2,000 years later.
This can take a little while. There he is. Here's our commissioning wizard. So do we want to install a station from our local computer? In this case, I do. I made a station before in a different video. We're going to repurpose that cool station. If I wanted additional languages, I could just check this install other lexicons. If I want to sync with local date and time, I typically do. I don't need to change any IP settings in this case, and I'm even going to add a platform user. So more than one user or more than one credential can get into my platform. I'll click Next. If I need to update my licenses, I could do that. In this case, because I'm going to be running 4.13, Niagara 4.13 on this JACE, I'm going to install that new license here, and I'm going to click Next. I typically want my UX and WB runtime profiles. This is going to allow us to run applets and do some more useful tools than just having a JACE available without any of those runtimes. We're really limiting our capabilities without them. So this is the station copier. What station or offline station in my user home do I want to send to this JACE when I commission it? Well, if I hit this little down arrow, I could hit the AX station that I migrated from AX to N4. I could copy that one. And, well, for this case, I have a cool station for a JACE that I'm going to commission on this one. Start after install is checked. Auto start, that means every single time my JACE gets powered up, that daemon will start and it will automatically start that station for me. Sometimes this can take a little while. What this next window is going to be is the ability for us as an operator or a user to be able to cherry pick and add more modules. Modules are the building blocks of the Niagara software. This is where we can really start adding features and utility into our JACE. So in this case, I have a lot that are already checked here, and I can scroll down. If I wanted to add more, I could scroll past where they're not checked. If I wanted to add BACnet, I could do that. I advise that we build this station offline or have a working, fully functional station copy. If we have a fully functional station copy, full working copy means no cherry picking. By cherry picking, I mean specifically and explicitly saying and choosing what modules to send over to our commissioning JACE. So if you built a station offline, you shouldn't have to do this. Because this station didn't have a whole lot in it, like it was missing our BACnet network, otherwise it would have already had our BACnet modules, RT, WB, they would have already had those picked. So say we cherry pick them, say we built it offline, I'm just going to click Next. This will run through commissioning for a few minutes. Now, eventually, when it's done, getting through all this checklist and sending all the files to this JACE that the JACE needs, we'll have a close window button instead of cancel. And that's perfectly fine. Close that window, but it does not mean that JACE's platform or the station are already running. Realistically, I would give it at least 5 minutes to start booting up. The platform, using your new platform credentials, I'm using Integrator, right? That will be available significantly earlier than when the station's available. And if you want to know when that station is running, check your application directory in your platform. It'll really help you understand what's going on. Still sending modules. If you're in one of our training classes, Cochrane Tech Services, typically this is when we tell you to, get a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, go do what you need to do. This does take a little while. It can take up to 20 minutes. This is a JACE 8000. We know that the JACE 9000 has a quad-core processor, and it's got a lot more resources available, so commissioning's time should be dramatically less compared to a JACE 8000. But because it's a little bit older compared to the hardware that's available now, we'll just have to be patient. And it made it. All right, I'll click close window. And congratulations, you commissioned your first JACE. Woohoo! Congratulations. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and take care.